in Savannah, Georgia. AKA 912.
Right.
Right now we're in Straight Fire Entertainment. That's why.
Alright, so let the people know where we at right now, who we with though.
We are at where we're at now. Like,
Yeah,
literally?
in Savannah, Georgia.
Okay, all right. Let's do this.
Yeah.
All right, we're in Savannah, Georgia. AKA 912.
Right.
Right now we're in Straight Fire Entertainment. That's why you hear all this noise going on, you know, but it's not noise, it's music.
Yeah.
Music sounds good, so I like to be around music. It's soothing.
Alright, and for people who don't know you or whatnot, like, so they can get to know you, like, what do you go by for those, so if they actually meet you after this and they want to address you and things like that.
Yeah, sure. Well, if you were to meet me, I'm really a nice person. Everybody calls me Wonderwoman, but my real name's Kim, but you can call me either or, Kim or Wonderwoman.
So let me ask you this then, like, where'd you get Wonderwoman from then? Like, why they call you that?
Because I make shit happen and I get things done. If they ask me, if they wanna show, if they want a venue, if they want a flyer, if they want promotion, anything, I give it to them. I can make it happen.
Yeah.
You know.
So let me ask you, like, how did you even like start that profession as far as a career anyway, as far as getting things like people in venues and flyers and how did that all happen?
Well, I actually connected with this guy named Clouds Entertainment. Wonderful person. I'm still learning, but he basically trained me, and I use that knowledge to help everybody here. You know, he works with a lot of major artists and stuff like that, so I just use that knowledge to work with the locals here. You know, basically.
Yeah. So let me ask you then, like, was it always the focus to start here, or like you were somewhere else and you came here and was like, okay, I'm gonna start with Savannah?
Yeah, I actually went to a trip with him in Atlanta, and I actually saw how that city like worked around their artists, and they supported their artists, and they knew that their artist was gonna be up next. So I just was like, well, shit. I was just like, well, we could go. Let's go back to Savannah, and I'll figure out who the hottest is, and I'll work with them. But it's so much talent here that y'all are just like, you know.
Real.
But I can't say this. We are working together, because when I first started this, it wasn't a lot of artists that I knew of. I knew of probably about 50. Now there's so many of y'all I can't keep up. Like I don't, which is good. Right. Which is good. I get so much music till I'm just like, and then I get garbage too. But I always critique them and tell them, well, back up off the mic or But for the most part, it's a lot of talent in Savannah. A lot. Yeah.
Trust me, I feel the same way. I ain't know some of the artists I had too until I started doing this or whatnot though. But even for you or whatnot, like I know you manage a couple artists and things of that nature. So like even those artists that you manage as far as like Little Biggie one, like Biggie Smalls and whatnot, and you got was it Biz?
I got Boss Man.
Yeah, Boss Man the Business and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I know you got some other ones as well though. But like
Soldier, I got Player Part CC, I have Kevlo. I have 5 artists.
Yeah.
And they are my world.
Yeah. So even with these artists or whatnot, like what did they have that you just felt like was so special that you just like, oh yeah.
Okay, so how I'm set up, you have to give me a show. If I go somewhere, you may not be my artist, but if I go to a showcase and I see that one guy that's jumping off the stage or vibing with the crowd, that's that guy that I know is gonna give me a show. And with them, that's what I saw. With Boss Man, I met him through a friend, but he still gave me a show. You know what I'm saying? With Lil One, any show I went to, that it was just on. So Soldier, he gonna give me a show. Just anybody. CC gonna show out. That's my only girl.
Yeah.
And she is like everything. You know what I'm saying? She gonna always show out. She classy, pretty, she gangster. You feel me? So, but for the most part, we have fun. You know, We do.
Yeah.
We have fun. We're all still learning. I'm still learning. I'm learning off them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody has their own situations. Everybody has their own personalities. And then I have to go back home to 4 beautiful kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. And I think that Wonder Woman, she endures a lot. You know, and she has a lot of patience. And my fiance actually gave me that name of 13 years. We're not together anymore. He passed away last year, but he gave me that name Wonder Woman. Like, my chick, my chick is you know, so that's really where Wonder Woman came from. Like, she can make it happen. You know, so, and it stuck with me. And then that song, Trey Songz, Wonder Woman, and that's my song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all fell in place. I like it.
Yeah, it all fell in place.
Alright. And even with you, with having to being revealed to the Atlanta scene and whatnot, and how you said Clouds Entertainment was doing it up there and everything like that, why do you feel as if like Savannah isn't on that level yet, or hasn't, like, or do you feel that making that way up to?
They are. Savannah's making their way up. It's just, it's a lot. We don't have a lot of venues here in Savannah, as far as Atlanta, and they have numerous spots for these people or artists to perform, numerous spots for RNs to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, important people.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like that in Savannah. So my job personally is to get you there. You know what I'm saying? To get you to Atlanta's flow. You know, they always call us Slovana. So, I mean, if we're slow, then, you know, that's why I'm here. You know, to pick you up or whatever. But for the most part, Savannah they're moving. I think they're moving. Shit, Quando just got signed. You know, so I believe we're moving. We got Torp, he doing real good. You got Top Boy Marley, you got D-Boy. You know, I could go on. You know, so Savannah doing anything. I think so. I really wouldn't say anything harsh. I love my city. You know, we moving.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask you this question. Alright, with music anyway, most of the time right now it's more of like a male dominant thing as far as like the rapping and sometimes R&B as well.
Right.
So for the female like perspective, whatnot, do you think it needs more female, or you look for that, or you think it needs that, or you feel like Savannah in a way is making that climb towards like females, like more female artists or whatnot, or are you looking for that, or you think it's not needed at this moment, or?
Well, I mean, we do need more girls to expose themselves. You know, we got some heavy hitters, Dirty K, you know, she wears the crown well. You know, but for the most part, cause I mean, as soon as I say I'm having a showcase, it be about like 1,000 dudes sign up and about 2 or 3 girls if they show up, you know. But for the most part, a lot of you do need to come out, you know, and reveal yourself, and don't feel like this dude gonna take your spot. No, it don't work like that. We're stronger than that, you know. Expose yourself.
Right. Alright, and even for the future, with your artists and things of that nature, are you looking to recruit even more artists? And even still, like I said, are you looking for a different factor than the artists that you already have for that person to have, or like I said, you're not looking for artists and it just happen to you know, you're just scouting, you know what I'm saying, you're open to it.
It is. I'm open to anything, you know. I just met this one boy yesterday, Jay, you know, but he's awesome. I'm always looking for talent. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know, everybody has their own thing that they need my help with. You get what I'm saying? Like, this person may just need me to promote them. This person may need just venues because they can promote themselves. Each one of them needs something from me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always open, and I'm always in the studio listening.
Right. And even with you being as far as like known like you is in Savannah with your resources and whatnot, does it get overwhelming sometimes, you believe, with all the other artists and whatnot, and they all knowing you?
Yeah, it does. It gets very overwhelming to where I have to step back and think about my artists first, you know, and make sure that they're okay before I start working with the world. You know, because they're going to look at me like, what you doing with?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You ain't do that for me. You get what I'm saying? So I had to always second guess certain things when certain people ask me things to do for them. But for the most part, I'm pretty open to anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Nice. Alright, and from your perspective, like as a fan of music and just a promoter and manager and things of that nature, like where do you see the future going right now with, I want to say with the music in Savannah and just in general, because right now it feels like, in my opinion, in a way, it's like a lot of similar sounds coming out in a way when it comes in general, because you see somebody doing it this way, you feel like, okay, they made it that way, maybe I can follow along and do it the same way.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of copycatting going on, but you know, I advise everybody to find their own flow. You know, and if I'm in the building, I'm going to tell you how I feel. You know, for the most part, I basically just be yourself. Don't try to be the next person just because Quando got signed. You feel like you got to harmonize. If that's not how you started, then no, you know. But be yourself. Find that in you and be yourself and push that. Don't try to be like the next person. Especially not in Savannah.
Alright. And since starting on this journey, as far as with the music and everything like that, like what has been a pinnacle moment in it so far, you feel, as far as a moment that you met somebody and they gave you that good advice, or you just, got to a certain place and you was like, whoa, like I could really be doing something, or you feel like you want to inspire somebody too to like bring someone else to managing to do the same thing.
I think my peaking point was when I went to Tallahassee with my boss, and I had already knew Webby and his team, but when I actually got to sit down with Bootsy and his team, and I actually got to talk to his promoter, and they just was like, you can do this. You know, we see you all the time. You can do this.